Here is a clear, factual, and balanced true-life account of Sir Hugh Clifford, 1919 to 1925, and his colonial rule in Nigeria. Sir Hugh Clifford became Governor-General of Nigeria in 1919, after Lord Lugard. His administration is best remembered for the Clifford Constitution of 1922, which marked an important turning point in Nigeria's political history. Background to Clifford's rule. A. Clifford believed that Lugard's indirect rule was too rigid, especially in southern Nigeria. B. He felt educated Nigerians should have limited participation in government. C. His rule came at a time when Nigerian nationalism was beginning to grow. The Clifford Constitution, 1922. The Clifford Constitution of 1922 was the first constitution in Nigeria to introduce elections. Key features. 1. Legislative Council. 1A. Applied mainly to southern Nigeria. 1B. Northern Nigeria was still ruled largely by the governor through indirect rule. 1C. The governor had supreme power and could veto decisions. 2. Introduction of elective principle. 2A. Nigerians could elect representatives for the first time. 2B. Elections were limited to Lagos and Calabar. 2C. Only for elected Africans. 3 from Lagos and 1 from Calabar. 3. Restricted franchise. 3A. Only adult males who earned at least £100 per year could vote. 3B. This excluded the majority of Nigerians. 3C. Women were completely excluded. 4. Unofficial members. 4A. Included nominated African and European members. For B, Africans were still a minority in the council. 5. Executive Council. 5A, made up mainly of British officials. 5B, no African members were allowed. Colonial policies under Clifford. A. Encouraged Western education, especially in the South. B. Allowed greater freedom of the press. C. Tolerated political organizations, leading to the rise of parties like Nigerian National Democratic Party, NNDP, led by Herbert Macaulay. D. Continued indirect rule in the north but did not extend elections there. Achievements. A. Introduced electoral politics in Nigeria. B. Encouraged political awareness and nationalism. C. Laid the foundation for later constitutions, Richards, Macpherson, Littleton. Weaknesses, criticisms. A. Voting rights were too limited. B. Excluded the North from the legislative process. C. Africans had little real power. D. Governor retained absolute authority. Historical significance. The Clifford Constitution did not give Nigerians full political power, but it was a major first step toward self-government. It awakened political consciousness and encouraged organized political struggle. Comparison of Clifford Constitution, 1922, and Lugard's system of administration. Aspect. Lugard system, 1914 to 1919. Clifford Constitution, 1922. Main idea. Lugard system used indirect rule through traditional rulers, while Clifford Constitution used limited constitutional government. Political participation. Lugard system used no elections for Nigerians, while Clifford Constitution used first elections introduced Lagos and Calabar. Role of Nigerians. Lugard system used traditional rulers used, educated elites excluded, while Clifford Constitution used educated Nigerians allowed limited participation. While Clifford Constitution used expanded legislative council with African members. Elective principle was absent during Lugard system, while present, very limited, during Clifford Constitution. Coverage. Lugard system applied to both North and South, but stronger in the North, while Clifford Constitution applied mainly to southern Nigeria. Northern Nigeria. Lugard system governed entirely by indirect rule, while Clifford Constitution excluded from elections and legislature executive power. During Lugard system, governor had absolute authority. During Clifford Constitution, governor still had veto and final authority. Traditional rulers. During Lugard's system, central to administration. While Clifford Constitution reduced importance, especially in the South. Education policy. Lugard's system used limited Western education, especially in the North. While Clifford Constitution encouraged Western education in the South. Political parties. In Lugard's system, political parties are not allowed. During Clifford Constitution, political parties emerged, e.g. NNDP. Press freedom. Lugard's system restricted press freedom, while Clifford Constitution gave relatively freer press. Similarities. 1. British governor held ultimate power in both systems. 2. Both were designed to protect British interests. 3. Majority of Nigerians had no real political power. 4. North remained under indirect rule. Key differences explained simply. 1. Lugard ruled through chiefs, Clifford ruled through a constitution. 2. Lugard discouraged nationalism, Clifford unintentionally encouraged it. 3. Lugard excluded educated Nigerians, Clifford included them in a small way. 4. Clifford introduced elections, Lugard did not. If asked why was the Clifford Constitution an improvement on Lugard's system? 1. Introduction of elections. 2. Political participation of Nigerians. 3. Growth of political parties and nationalism.